result of me being alone, hemorrhaging, it was a woman that began to talk to me and minister to me about the good news of Jesus Christ. And as a result of that, almost 28 years later, I am standing before you today as I've had the grace, the pleasure, and the honor to stand before thousands, declaring the sanctity of human life. You see, when I realized who Jesus Christ was and what he had done for me, I wanted to go to a place and just tell everybody about the good news of Jesus Christ. And I wanted to tell girls far and near, don't do it. It's not what you think. And you know what I did? I found a Save a Life in Montgomery. I didn't know it was Save a Life. But I went there and I said, I want to help. And as many of you know that volunteer, what they used to, they required you to watch a video. And back then, when I watched that video, even though I had aborted 2 of my own children, in my mind, I really wasn't aware of what was going on. And I watched that video, and for the first time, I realized what I had done. I had taken the lives of my own children. It became a reality to me. And I said, God, what could I ever do to repay you? You still love me? You forgive me after all that I've done? He said, Tijuanna, you can't do anything to repay me. But what you can do is present your life to me, your body to me, as a living sacrifice and give me praise. And I said, okay, Lord, that's what I do. For the rest of my life, I give my body to you. I will not sleep with another man, ever. I meant it at the time. I meant it at the time. But what I was saying was, until you give me a husband, and I meant it, I would not sleep with another man. I don't want to see another man. I promise. And you know what? By the grace of God, I kept my promise. God sent me this African man, a man all the way from Africa by way of London, and we were married 3 years later. Can we thank God? And he grew up in the church, right? So he knew God. My great-grandmother had drugged me to church. I knew God, but wasn't living for God. And so I told him, I'm a Christian woman, and don't you dare try anything. So we met in August. And we got married in December. And this year will make 25 years. To God be the glory. So from the power of being a part of an organization like Save a Life, who helped me to understand the sanctity of human life and understand how precious children are to God, I began to share about what God thinks about the unborn. But not only that, to teach young women to value themselves and that God has a plan for their lives. If it were not for an organization like Save a Life and a woman like Miss Judy Lackey, who was the director at the time of Save a Life Montgomery, who poured into me I would not be here. So today, I want to encourage each and every one of you. I know you are here because you already have a heart. But I hope that the Lord will tug on your hearts even a little bit more, understanding what he means by when you give someone a cup of water or